We strive for perfection the first time here at the Lords and Ladies of Fate. Anyway, let's try this again. Hi, and welcome to all you Lords and Ladies of Fate. You have once again found yourself in the only Twitch TRPG stream you can @ me on that allows you, the viewer, to impact the stories being told on your screens. In order to do so, you must spend Fate chips. That's right, you must. These are our loyalty points you can earn just by watching, following, or hosting, subscribing, even engaging with us in chat. Hey, use those Fate chips to heal your favorite players, summon in custom items, or make the players say silly things. You can even force the adventures into random encounters. And hey, in this module, random encounters can kill. Tonight, we are kicking off the Curse of Strahd, the official module of all modules here for you. And hey, let's say hi to all of our wonderful players. Hi, everybody. You guys can talk. You're not muted.
Oh, dang, we're off to a great start.
You never know with this kind of broadcast.
Oh, yeah. We are missing one player. I'm hoping they show up eventually. So hi, my name is Armand, or Pwn Donkeys. I'm your DM. Joining us today. Let's just don't worry about the characters. Just tell them who you are. Let's go. We've got Nat here. That he's the green thing at the bottom.
Hi.
We have Merc Puppy over across from me.
Hi.
Tavy Trash is here as well.
Hello.
And we have everyone's favorite Good Devil Incorporated. Say hi, Good.
Hi, good.
Yeah. Well, as we discussed off screen, you all are an adventuring party have already been established. Here in the Sword Coast, where many adventurers have made their mark, you all have found yourselves helping out the Duchess of Daggerford, Morween. I know it's Morwen, but everybody said they wanted it to be Morween, so that's what we're going with. Let's see. Sitting here at this beautiful feast table in the grand hall of the Duchess's mansion, you all sit across from each other, enjoying wonderful food. Morween, yes, Atlas, Morween. And now let's go ahead and take a moment to describe what we're seeing here. Sitting next to the head of the table is Gorple the Grand. Gorple, go ahead and give a little description here.
Why me? I mean, that doesn't seem... Well, whatever. Like, my name's Gorple. Frank over here is the only one that calls me Gorple the Grand, and I kind of hate it. He thinks it's funny, though. I'm a cleric. Out of necessity, not quite choice. I actually find life kind of pointless, and extending it seems a cruel trick. But that's what happens when you walk into a temple that'll just take anybody that walks in and says, hey, got a guy over here that was about to be a puppy meal, and no one wanted to heal him. So they just made me say I'm so little 50 times, and boom, guy was healed. Weird. And they just keep doing it. Anyway, good time to go home yet.
And what are you doing here at the table? Feast items laid out in front of you, and you know your compatriots, your new compatriots here.
Well, the feast looks good for them, but I've actually been kind of sneaking a few flowers out of the warlock's bag, and just been munching on those for the last few minutes. And water, because, you know, alcohol tends to kill reptiles. They look like they're having fun, though. I would like to have fun. I don't get to have fun. I just want to go home.
And sitting next to Gorple the Grand is A lovely little warlock, Echo Stonebridge, who is not noticing the turtle randomly pulling flowers from her pack. Tavy, go ahead and give us a little description of what everyone's seeing here at the table from Echo.
Hi. Well, Echo is just kind of nonchalantly weaving a flower crown out of the flowers she has in her little like bag. She's making like a lavender wreath and a tulip wreath, and is kind of handing them out to literally strangers who are just passing by and the waiters who are just trying to do their job. Um, and she is annoyingly pleasant, and she is so excited to be here with her friends, and she's not even drunk. She's just drinking some apple juice and having like a nice little salad sandwich, and is just being like, I'm so excited that we came to this town. We've met so many new friends. How are you, Gorple?
Oh, pretty full. This is quite the feast we have here.
The what, sorry?
This is quite the feast.
Yes, yes. Ah, this is so scrumptious. I love it. Oh, we should make them all we should make the chef a flower crown to show our thanks. After we pay him, of course, but you know.
I suppose he might like that. I know
Everyone
I
loves
like
flower crowns.
I like your flower crowns very much.
Oh, thank you. They like you too.
You're welcome, Echo. They're very
Aw.
tasty. I mean pretty.
I think Echo is gonna like squish his cheeks and put a
Um,
second flower crown on
this-
his head, not
this is-
noticing that he's already eaten the first.
This is very heavy on my head, Echo, but thank you.
It's okay. Heavy is the crown of responsibility which you bear for us, and we are thankful every day that you heal us.
And the moment Echo turns around,
As this scene is happening, across the table, we have a almost monstrosity, something that's not too familiar, or not necessarily familiar, just not something you see every day wandering around the streets of Daggerford. Nat, do you want to describe what we're seeing here at this table?
Well, it's a very large praying mantis-looking creature. Antenna, kind of twitching around. It's got 4 arms, 2 legs, large abdomen. He is wearing a rudimentary tunic over top of his carapace just to make people feel a little bit more comfortable being around him. It is not his preference. But yeah, he's just kind of sitting there observing what's going on and picking up a thing here and trying that, and mostly just keeping to himself and observing.
All right. And next to you, we have, if we're ready, we have a very furry creature sitting next to TikTok. Jen Washitashi, would you like to go ahead and describe what everybody's seeing here in Frank?
Sure. So I'm Frank. I'm a fearbolg. I'm kind of a loner. I spend most of my time in the woods. I am pretty tall. I like berries. And I have an instrument I play from time to time.
As most bards do.
And yeah, that's probably about all I have to say about myself.
And what are you doing right here as you're sitting down at this table with all of the typical trappings of a fantasy feast laid out in front of you?
While I'm eating with my bare hands, sort of shovel
Is
after
like
shovel,
particles of food just going off in every direction?
pretty much everywhere. And I want to be very clear about this. I am not eating any animal. I am strictly eating the vegetation and the fruits and the berries that have been provided to me.
Well, still making that kind of mess. I think I understand why the wolves came after you.
And next to Frank, there is a rather short and stout person sitting next to him, and Merc, as you're getting ready to describe what's happening and what you look like and all that, a particle of leafy green flies across and lands directly in front of you from this smattering of just food particles going everywhere.
I basically take that as an insult. I just take my fist and I just smash it into the table.
I'm sorry. I'm not for this world. I can go eat somewhere else.
Oh no!
I
no, no, no,
apologize.
no, no, no. Stay with us. Stay with us. No, I'm so sorry. I'm sure it must have been a misunderstanding. Your hammer must have slipped onto the table.
No, it wasn't intentional.
Oh.
Here, let me get it for you. And I reach over and just start pawing at his face in a friendly way.
I threatened to bite his fingers.
I start preparing cure wounds.
I start preparing flower crowns.
I start preparing for loose things flying across the table.
Echo is gonna like stand and like try and lean over the table and try and put a flower crown on Merc Puppy's character's head.
Bashful.
Bashful's head, but like she can't quite reach because he's very short, so she's just like climbing over the table.
And Bashful, if you'd like to take this moment to just kind of describe your character for the rest of everybody here, and then we'll go forward from there.
Right. So, Bashful is a dwarf. He is about yay high. He is very hairy, and he is also armored and covered in dry blood half the time. Usually his beard. Well, we can get into that later. Anyway, one thing he loves to do is kill. Killing is a hobby of his, actually, as well as fighting and scrapbooking from time to time. But yeah, right now I'm talking to no one in particular about tales of how I have killed things in the past. Like, I'm assuming there's like a stuffed pig on the table or something.
Oh yeah,
like
absolutely. Absolutely. Apple in the mouth and everything.
I take the apple out.
I'm just describing to everyone how I one time removed a man's skull and beat him to death with it. With his own skull.
That doesn't
Oh,
seem
wow.
physically possible.
I know, right? That's what he was saying the whole time I was beating him to death with his own skull. It took me several tries to get that correct. I have gone through many, many victims to perfect that art.
What possessed you?
I was bored.
Good.
Would you like a flower crown? Would that make you feel better? It makes me feel better.
We can try.
Think of it as a point of leverage to grab someone's skull with.
Anytime.
There
Are you
go.
volunteering?
I don't. For some reason, I lost my flower crown. I'm afraid not.
I'll make you another one.
Here, you can have mine.
Oh no! You keep yours. You keep yours. I'll make a new one. And like Echo's just kind of like weaving.
As this is happening, you all hear a terribly loud crash of thunder and a bright blazing flash of light as someone drenched in rain busts through the doors and goes, Madam, I must go. Close all the windows. The storm has approached.
Oh my goodness.
And it's loud enough that you can hear it almost as if it's inside almost.
I have the urge to pee.
I think we should help them close the windows.
You hear, as you say that, the Duchess of Daggerford, who is sitting at the very head of the table, goes, "That won't be necessary. It's fine. 2B will handle it just fine. He loves to run up the stairs and close the windows."
Oh, okay.
There's a battle in chat right now to fix the weather. It's funny. You're all kind of sitting here enjoying yourselves, and occasionally the Duchess will lean forward to congratulate you on your mission. The Duchess of Daggerfort, this is for the chatters out there. The Duchess of Daggerfort had sent our adventuring crew to tackle a band of necromancers outside of town, which they did very expertly, I might add. And the rain stopped there for a second, but we'll start that back up.
And we even befriended one of them.
Yes. He realized the error of his ways, and now he's going to become a paladin. So that's nice. He's completely changed his way.
He's written us lots of letters in Dwarvish, even though he isn't a dwarf.
Yes, it's funny how that worked out. I didn't write them. No?
He's so talented and smart.
Yes, he is. Keep saying nice things about him.
I can't read Dwarvish, but we always get bashful to translate them.
And thank you, 2B, for that bad weather. Are we accepting that? Perfect. As quickly as the storm rolled through, you hear it completely clear up. Thank you, Smitty Shields. Which is great.
Abrupt.
It was very abrupt. It's about halfway through the meal you all have been enjoying. And all of a sudden, someone comes busting through the door again. Well, not busting, just coming through the door. And Duchess Morween goes, Postmaster Clarence. Clarence. That's his name, Clarence. Postmaster, what brings you here? And he comes up to the table and goes, "Well, I have some letters for the adventurers here."
Hey man, you
Written in Dwarvish?
really busted in here, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have any from Dylan, the necromancer, who isn't a necromancer anymore? He's a paladin now, and writes strictly in Dwarvish.
No, maybe it got sent later. I'll check again.
Okay.
But here, actually, you're Echo Stonebridge, right?
I am. That's me. What's your name?
My name is Clarence.
Clarence, would you like a flower crown?
Well, I've never been one to say no to a flower crown.
Here you go.
He bends down graciously and accepts it and hands you your correspondence, and then also says that he has another letter. He goes, "Is anyone here a member of the esoteric order of Duchovny? Of not Duchovny, that's something very old. That's the Babador."
David's of Duchovny. Sorry.
I suppose that'd be me over here. Hand it over.
He hands over the letter, and he goes, "If anyone's gonna be writing any letters back, post goes out first thing in the morning. Oh, thank you. And then he turns around and kindly walks. So there we go. We've got 2 letters. Who would like to go first? Well, there we go. Gorple the Grand. Gorple, you open your letter, and it's from the church, and it would seem that some correspondence had gotten lost years and years and years ago. And in an effort to clean up, they were going through all of their old files, and they found something that could become relevant. They have found the Amulet of Raven kind. And it is an old amulet, and it is something that the Babadors have been looking for a few centuries. And it would seem that an invitation was handed out a few decades ago and lost to your order to send somebody to the lands of Barovia. They would like you, at your earliest convenience, to check this out and hopefully procure this item. They do warn you, though, there is no record that they can find of any of anywhere called Barovia.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tavy, we're getting some weird feedback on yours.
It's like
Me?
someone's playing Call of Duty in the background.
It's someone's phone is near their mic.
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's me. Sorry, my toxic trait is that I put my phone right next to my microphone.
Yeah, I have to keep my mixer is powerful. If I don't keep my phone at least 6 feet away from my mixer, it's bad.
Thought a
COVID
bird
over
got
that.
in here.
COVID regulations via mic.
And
I'm so sorry for chat if my mic was terrible. Yeah, that was me. My mic was clicking Atlas. I'm so sorry.
someone's mic is an AK-47.
Thought it was a bird. I was getting hungry.
Gonna just move my mic over here, and the diagonal is happening. I'm so sorry, chat.
Mhm.
Me being terrible with technology.
Echo, would you like to open your letter?
Echo would. Echo's gonna very carefully open the letter to preserve the envelope, and then is going to admire the handwriting, and then is going to gently look at the letter.
Wonderful. The letter starts, Dearest Echo, you cannot believe the amount of pride and joy we have, having heard of your recent mission to help the Duchess of Daggerford. We have news to share of your Uncle Jerry. A few days after you left with those adventurers, we received a letter, but it was dated 2 months ago.
Oh.
It would seem that your Uncle Jerry has gone to the winemakers to procure more of our Red Dragon Crush. He says his usual contact from which he procures this wine insisted on him not accompanying them back. But you know your uncle, when he sets his mind to something, there's no telling him any different. I'm confident in his ability to take care of himself, but this letter is 2 months old, and I would be lying if I said we weren't a little worried. I'll inform you if we hear anything else. Be safe and make a lot of wonderful memories. We miss you. Write back often. Your loving aunt, Bree Stonebridge.
Oh, wow. That is concerning about Uncle Jerry. But it's
Ugh.
nice to hear from my aunts. I think Echo's going to start trying to write a letter back to them.
Perfect, okay.
I hope yours was nice, Echo. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of mine.
Oh no, what happened? Did you receive terrible news?
Oh, yeah. They want me to keep being a cleric. The order does.
Oh,
Ugh.
well, congratulations. I mean,
Huh.
being you do lots of wonderful and important work.
But it's so pointless.
No, it's not pointless. If it wasn't for you, I'm sure we'd all be dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too.
Yeah, and that would be a terrible fate.
What it do?
I certainly would be.
Are you okay?
Huh?
Are you all right?
I'm
Cool.
quite fine. So,
Would you like a flower crown, Corporal?
oh well, I seem to have misplaced my last one. That'd be rather nice.
Okay.
And at this point, Corporal's gonna, for any of those at the table paying attention, he's gonna read his letter to the rest of the table.
So it would seem they want me to go get this amulet. I don't know if they want it back. If they want it back, that's going to be a whole nother half of a trip. And one's just already such a drag. But you bastards just keep trying to die. And I just can't help myself but to take care of you.
That is not true. I try to make other things die.
Conveniently
prefer to live.
so.
I try to make friends.
I just seem to always find myself in some form of trouble.
But you're with your friends, so it's okay.
Friends. I had friends.
What are friends?
What are friends?
I'm pretty sure I still have them. I just haven't been home in so long.
What
I hope
what
to
do you mean?
still.
We're all best friends. The
Along
five
with
of
my
us,
wife.
we're best friends.
What are friends? You
People
are
who
you are
enjoy
my
spending
clan.
time with.
You are my clan. What
Oh
are
my
friends?
goodness. Friends are like they're like a clan, but also friends are people who you enjoy the company of even if they're not in your clan. Friends are like a found family, a family that happened, that was created
Oh.
around you during a time when you weren't expecting it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Uh,
guys are my
I think
friends.
I'm hearing from TikTok. You said that's all bullshit.
Oh no, TikTok, do you really think that?
You're my friend.
Ah! You're my friend too.
So fucking spooky.
I think Echo's gonna like hug everyone.
As this is happening, let's go with our first inaugural roll. Everybody roll me a perception check.
We're rolling
rolling
on
Oh yeah, roll 20 or D&D Beyond.
If you have the D&D Beyond browser extension, you can it'll automatically roll from your sheet.
Dirty 20.
I'm gonna roll on D&D Beyond. Is that okay? Because I don't have the browser extension.
That's fine. Just tell me what you rolled.
I got a nat 20. I got
What-
a nat 20.
What are we rolling? Sorry.
Perception.
Perception.
P is for perception.
I am trying to figure out how to do that.
Okay. Can you see that?
I can.
Oh.
I can't.
I can see it.
Echo
I can see
rolled
it
a
in D&D
14.
Beyond.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'll
fine.
try and get the browser extension for next session. I'm so sorry. That
No, you're
completely
fine.
slipped my mind.
You're fine.
And Mark, if you click the modifier box on the right, so you see let's see if I blow this up full screen. Yeah, it's all your abilities in the middle. It's labeled skills towards the bottom of it.
Yes, let's see.
Okay. And then you got a little-
Persuasion, performance. Okay, +1.
So just click that box that has your modifier in it, the +1.
Oh,
There you go.
nailed it.
Natural 1.
Oh my god.
Again, we're off to a great start.
Perfect. So anybody who rolled higher than a 15, that would be Frank, Echo, Gorple.
I didn't roll higher than a 15.
Oh,
I
you
rolled a 14.
Oh, okay.
Yo, same.
Yeah.
So
I'm so sorry.
no, you're fine. So Frank and Gorple, you both notice. Oh, here we go. Now I can see. Perfect. Okay, cool. You both notice as somebody else enters the dining hall. And at the moment that happens, you see the Duchess kind of tense up, and she leans closer to the rest of the group and says, a Visanti.
A Visanti?
Yes, they travel the lands, selling their wares. Many people don't trust them.
Oh, that's so sad.
I tend to be very wary around them. Strange things happened in their presence.
What makes them so untrustworthy?
No one knows where they come from, but they always leave. They always come back.
If you want, I can make them leave forever. And I pat my one of my hand axes.
Oh, no.
She-
Echo's gonna, like, run over to the person and offer them a flower crown.
As you're doing that, the Duchess kind of puts her hand out and goes, That won't be necessary, Bashful. I do not wish to stir up any trouble with the Visanti. While they may not be trustworthy to most, they, like I said, strange things happen in their presence, and I do not wish to bring ill will to Daggerford. If he's here for a reason. And
Reason is to receive my flower crown.
this kind of grizzled looking human looking person. Not dark skinned, not even olive, like just a light tan. He's been out in the sun for a little bit. A little grizzled, rough, worn. Definitely looks like he's seen some action. And he kind of looks at you as you approach with the flower crown. And you see he doesn't really, like, react. He just kind of stands there as you walk up to him and introduce yourself, placing a flower crown on his head, and looks at you and goes, "Are you the adventurers that slayed the necromancers?"
Well, we slayed most of them, but we befriended one of them.
News of your deeds has already traveled far and wide.
Oh, wow.
I come bringing to you notice.
Notice?
Yes, I have been sent to deliver this message. You be creatures of honor. You will come to my master's aid at first light. It is not advisable to travel the Svalich woods at night. He takes his hand and puts it into his tunic and pulls out a sealed letter, and it's addressed to all of you.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Specifically,
You knew our names.
each and every one of you.
Nobody knows me.
Insight check. See if this guy's bullshitting. 16.
16. You don't get the feeling that this man has said anything that he believes to be a lie at all.
Okay.
So what
Would you like to
happens?
sit with us?
Oh, I would love to enjoy your company, but unfortunately, I must be on my way. But please,
Oh.
please read this letter and come to Barovia at once. My master, he needs your assistance. It is dark times. The beautiful lands of Barovia is darkened, and only you can help.
Are
Please.
there flowers there?
I'm so sorry there, Echo. Pardon me, sir. Did you say Barovia?
Yes, my home lands of Barovia. It's beautiful lands, beautiful majestic mountains, wonderful woods, idyllic rivers, and a peaceful lake.
I say we go. Let's read this letter.
Would you happen to draw us a map getting there?
I am leaving immediately. I will be leaving by way of the Neverwinter Woods. I will make sure that I leave a trail that will be easily followed by you. I recommend you wait until dayfall. Though, as I said before, the Svalich Road is not one to be traveled at night by people unfamiliar with my lands.
Okay. Are there flowers in Barovia?
Lots of beautiful fields filled from end to end with multicolored rainbows of colors.
That's a regular old buffet.
Oh my goodness, really? Echo's
Sounds
like eyes
boring.
like light up like visibly.
That's a regular buffet.
Sounds boring to me.
Goodness.
And has he left yet?
He does look at you all once again and says, I will let my master know to expect you at your earliest convenience. We thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. I shall take leave now. And he turns around and he starts to leave. He does stop and go, my master is the burgomaster of the city of Barovia. It's the first city you'll find when you come into the lands of Barovia. Just follow the Svalich Road. You cannot miss it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
And he hands you all the letter. So we're going to go ahead and... In your journal, you should have the letter. Everyone should have access to the letter. The journal would be that newspaper-looking button at the top of your chat window in Roll20. If you click it, you are looking for Kolyan Idrovich's letter.
I got it.
Perfect.
Got it.
I'll read it for chat. Hail to thee of might and valor. I, a lowly servant of Barovia, send honor to thee. We plead for thee so desperately needed assistance. The love of my life, Irina.
Oh my goodness, so no one heard that. There we go. That should be fixed. I apologize, everybody. I should have done more thorough testing. That's my fault. Hey, mods, give out the fate chips for my tomfoolery. That letter screen break sound. Yep, that's exactly what it was. No, it wasn't. It was me being stupid.
You did a great job reading that letter for us. Thank you.
Do I need to read it again?
I will go ahead and read it quickly. That way. Hail to thee of might and valor. I, a lowly servant of Barovia, send honor to thee. We plead for thy so desperately need assistance. The love of my life, Irina Kolyana, has been afflicted by an evil so deadly that the good people of our village cannot protect her. She languishes from her wound, and I would have her saved from this menace. There is much wealth in this community. I offer all that might be had to thee and thy fellows. If thou shalt but answer my desperate plea, come quickly, for her time is at hand. All that I have shall be thine. Kolyana Indrovich, Burgomaster.
Oh my goodness, we should go immediately. This woman is inflicted with a terrible illness. We need to. I keep forgetting Good Devil's character's name.
They call me Gorble.
Gorble. We need to get Gorble to her immediately so he can heal her.
Well, along with that, and he holds up the letter from the esoteric order. It seems that these fates are intertwined, as the Amulet of Ravenkind is also located somewhere there.
Goodness.
It seems Barovia is our next destination.
It sounds like a nice place. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of flowers there. And I might even find my uncle who's gone missing.
Stranger things have happened.
Stranger things.
Like me keeping you guys alive.
Thank you so much for everything you do. We really do appreciate it. But I know he said to not travel at night, but if this woman's like dying of an illness, should we start traveling tonight?
I'm fine with this.
Insight check. That's gonna be a 23, right? Yeah, 23.
What?
So whether he was giving good advice, being truthful with not traveling at night.
You definitely get the feeling that he was being 100% sincere about warning you not to travel the Svalich Road at night.
Oh, I want to say that I appreciate the gusto, but that young lad seemed pretty sincere in his warning to us to not travel at night. If I'm being honest, I'm so tired. Perhaps we could procure rooms and
The Duchess
get
at
a fresh start.
that moment, the Duchess goes, and a few of her attendants come over, and she whispers in their ears, and she goes, "I have just had a few staterooms prepared for you all. It's the least that we could do for everything that you've done for the city. Also, as plates and things are being cleared from in front of you, she claps again, and another attendant comes with a big sack and goes, "I cannot forget the promised reward." And he throws the sack down on the table, and 500 gold pieces come pouring out of the top. So go ahead and split that amongst yourselves. Each one of you can add 100 gold pieces to your character sheet.
I have no need. I have no need for gold for this gold.
Inventory.
I have no need.
Well, seeing as how I kept you alive, I'll take it.
That's fine.
That's all up to you all.
How do I add gold on D&D Beyond?
Yeah,
Literally about to
ditto.
ask the same question.
This is not Barry. I have no need.
Wait. So I think I figured
Inventory.
it
Here
out.
we go.
So that's 100 gold, yeah.
Correct.
Yep, got it too.
Wonderful.
Was it manage inventory?
If you just click inventory, you see the little top right.
Yeah.
You have a little gold icon. If you click
Yeah.
it, you can edit.
Okay, let's
I've
see.
done that.
Gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, platinum.
Oh, yep. Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. It's not actually platinum. It is actually gold. I'm sorry. I'm just being a bit of a gold boss.
Perfect.
How
Okay.
much am I adding again?
Gaslight the platinum.
What? We all got 100 platinum. I don't know what you mean, Aman.
Luckily, this entire thing is being recorded, so.
Quick,
Cut
add it
cameras.
to the mainframe.
So if there is nothing else that you would all like to do with the Duchess Morween,
I want to give her a flower crown.
she
On
thanks
top
you.
of the one she already has.
She thanks you very graciously and accepts it, and she has attendants come to show each one of you to your rooms. Your rooms are all in the same pretty much hallway, so you're all pretty close to each other. If there's nothing else that you want to do, we'll just go ahead and skip to the morning.
I have a question.
Absolutely.
Do the rooms have windows?
Absolutely. They this is a nice big old mansion with windows in every room.
Okay, so
No
before
interior
Echo
rooms whatsoever.
goes to bed, she's gonna open the windows, so that nothing gets broken, and then she's gonna go to sleep.
And one little point of did I ever get that last flower crown from Echo?
Oh, I think Echo forgot and then remembered, and then before she goes to bed, like she gets into bed and she goes to sleep and she's I forgot to give Gorful's flower crown, and then like goes and like slides, like kind of like puts it on the door handle of Gorful's room, and then goes to bed.
I think it's really important that every single time I'm offered, my character is offered lodging, like traditional lodging, like beds and stuff. He turns it down. He tries to sleep outside if he can. If he can't sleep outside, he sleeps on the floor. He asks for hay. So let's just pretend that all of that happened. Let's pretend that all of that happened for him to sleep in his room.
I think
Pretty sure it's raining outside.
by this point,
That's fine.
And
They have
every
Echo-
time every time Gorpal argues with him, like, this is how you get eaten by wild animals, I keep telling you.
I think
It's not
Echo
natural.
always tries and says, "Hey, you can sleep on the floor in my room," and then like waits for him to fall asleep and then puts the blanket over him.
And
And-
every morning he wakes up and is like, what is? What is?
And every
Which-
morning you wake up, I'm standing over top of you.
That's good, everybody. Have a good time now. Enjoy yourselves. Laugh it up.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
this
and
campaign's
dog.
gonna be that dark, you know? Like I know
And
you
when
said
I
it was a
wake up-
horror, but it was like we're having a good time, you know.
All right, so you all wake up, and we'll say you gather your things. The Duchess sees you off out of the mansion, but you are still effectively in the town of Daggerford. So if you would like to do anything, if you would like to do any shopping before you go out on your adventure, I have been so gracious as to allow you the opportunity to do so.
That is not necessary. I have all that I need.
I think Echo's gonna go to a florist.
Okay.
Why? There are flowers on the way. We can
It's good to
forage
support
for
the
your
local
flowers.
community.
Local community?
Yeah.
What is local community?
It's it's some people need to put bread on the table, and
Bread?
they do. Yeah, they're professional flower pickers.
What?
Like I love picking flowers, but I'm not a professional.
Professional.
Yeah. See, you get it. Hi,
don't-
Corporal.
I don't understand.
I want to go to like a blacksmith or something.
Okay.
And Gorpal's just gonna search out the general store so he can load up on potions.
Oh.
Looking for potions. Perfect. Okay. Also, we should. I want to be very, very clear about this. Health potions. I give you the opportunity to choose. You can take your health potions two ways. You can use it as a bonus action. If you use it as a bonus action, you are rolling dice and you're taking whatever the dice say. Or you can take a full action and drink your healing potion and get max healing. So either take your time, get it all, or do it quickly and splash a whole bunch over your face and it doesn't do as much. So that's cool. So we've got going to the local florist, we're going to the blacksmith, we're going to the store for some potions. Is anybody else looking to do anything in town?
I'd like to check the local shop to see if they have a bag of colding.
Damn, that's a good one.
Okay. So you all gather your things and you're headed out. You're going around the town. The first stop that you see, the first shop that you see is a potion shop. Gorpal, you start to go in because you know that's what you wanted to get. If anyone else wants to follow, they're more than welcome, but we'll start there. You open it up and hello, and there's a friendly gentleman behind the counter. What can I do for you today?
Well, against better judgment, I gotta keep some people alive. I was hoping you had some alive and juice.
Oh, you want some healing potions? I reckon by that notion.
If that's what you want to call them.
Well, I've got a nice supply right here. How much you looking to buy?
Well, how much? What quality of potion do you sell, sir?
Oh, well, I've got your normal, everyday potion of healing. That seems to do just fine for anybody here in this town.
All right. And how much do you charge per?
How much do I charge? Well, it's going to be easy 25 gold per.
Very good. Well, you know what? The hell was it? Like, you can end up giving them this or calling upon that stupid god I have to pray to every 3 hours. He kicks. He just finds some rock on the floor and kicks it literally.
I see you found my kicking rock. That's a nice kicking rock, isn't it? Feels better, doesn't it?
Conveniently placed. I'll take 3 of those potions there, sir.
Absolutely. He reaches behind the counter and grabs a few vials of red liquid and puts them back down on the counter. He goes, "Would you like me to bag that up for you?"
I'm pretty sure I have a bag right here, and just.
Well, you be safe on your adventuring, and if you ever need a potion, you think of old Jimmy, and come on down and get yourself some more potions.
Thanks, Jimothy. And he walks out.
As Gorbel the Grand had walked into the store, next door you see kind of like a general goods kind of an area, and TikTok, you're thinking to yourself that's probably a good spot to go if you wanted to purchase a bag of holding.
Oh, fantastic. I will enter this building.
You enter the building, and it's a pretty well stocked building, and there's a nice lady behind the counter, and well, don't get many of your kind around here.
I suppose not.
Not that I mean anything by it. I just haven't seen anyone who looks quite like you.
I'm looking to procure a bag of colding. Might you have any?
Wait, are you saying bag of holding or bag of colding?
Technically, it's colding because it also acts as a kind of refrigerant. So if I harvest body parts, it keeps them preserved.
Let me see. Is there a price?
I'm sorry,
for
what?
that?
I second that.
The dwarf seconds it? The
I
murdering dwarf?
believe we don't kink shame on lords and ladies of fate.
Oh boy.
I didn't realize this was King. Like,
I know
You
it's
never know.
here. I have it. I downloaded it. Where
I
are we?
feel like it stops being kink shaming when the thing we're shaming
Here it
is illegal in most parts of the world.
Only most parts, and in your world.
I mean, I feel like cannibalism gives illegal vibes.
You
Where?
say
Like-
capitalism
Let's
gives
see if I can
evil
help.
vibes?
Oh, that,
Yeah.
but like, yeah,
That's
but
what
like
I
also
heard.
cannibalism. Like cannibalism gives me the vibe of being illegal.
Same
It's
with
like-
capitalism.
It should be illegal. It should be. Capitalism gives the same vibes as cannibalism.
It's all the isms, really.
Isms.
You heard it here, audience.
Yeah.
We are rapidly approaching veto territory, apparently.
Veto? What is veto?
The shopkeeper is going to look at you and go, "Oh well, not too many monster hunters coming through these parts, so I guess I have something on clearance here. Cold bag of holding. It's not the bag of colding. It's the off-brand."
I see. And how much is this bag of holding?
It is 150 gold. It was 1,000, but no one wants it.
I see.
If you find Echo and stop her from buying flowers, she will give you the money for this.
I'll have to speak to one of my associates.
We'll be open all day.
And I will leave and attempt to find Echo.
You look a couple stores down, and there's Echo in the florist shop, just going through all of the different flowers, and you could just see the wheels turning inside, seeing how much money that she could spend on all of these flowers to support the local florist community.
Echo, I had a thought.
Oh, please do share.
You like flowers.
I do.
If we combined our monies, we could purchase a bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
And this would allow you to gather flowers from all over the place and bring them back.
Oh my goodness. And I wouldn't have to worry about space or like accidentally dropping a flower.
Correct.
Oh, you're so clever. Thank you so much, TikTok. And Echo gives TikTok like a warm and genuine hug.
He accepts it.
Oh.
And some distance away, Gorple somehow knows fallen flowers are going to be less of a thing, and his stomach just fell to the floor of his pelvis, and he doesn't know why.
Corporal somehow lost even more will to live.
Listen, I would suggest a head I need to begin with.
Yeah, sometimes some of my flowers go missing, and sometimes I find they have bite marks in them, and I don't know how they got there.
Those
This will
damn
protect them better.
bugs.
Okay, let's go buy that bag of holding, and Echo is gonna hold TikTok's like kind of like claw hand thing,
His
and
pincer.
it's just gonna
My
It's
strong
good.
hand.
yeah, and Echo's just gonna like walk down the street holding it like it's a normal hat, just like completely unfazed, like she's going shopping with her besties.
Somewhere in the background, so happy together.
I'm thinking more Bratz music when they go shopping. You know the vibe.
All right. Was there any? Oh, we wanted to do the
smithy.
the smithy. Was there anything specific that you were looking for at the smithy, Bashful?
Basically, I wanted to just talk to the guy and get my weapon sharpened.
Sure. You walk in and you see a fellow dwarf sharpening a large bladed axe at his grindstone. And he hears the door open and goes, "Oh, how's it going?"
Greetings, fellow dwarf. How are ye?
I'm doing well. Greetings to you as well. Yes, come in. What can I do for you?
I like to pull out a bunch of my weapons, just plop them on the table.
Oh,
I have dulled these on many creatures and people. Can you please sharpen them so I can do a better job at killing?
oh, yes, perfect. Let's go ahead and get these all nice and sharp for you. Can't be having you swinging around dull blades.
Absolutely.
And he gets to work on the grindstone. He goes, "Usually I charge a good 15 gold per sharpening. Times are tough, but you know what? You give me 5 gold, I'll sharpen all this up for you. Anything for a fellow dwarf."
You know, I like you. I will do that.
Perfect.
And I give him 5 gold.
Yep. He takes it from you and gets back to work and continues to grind them all. Hands them back to you, and each one of them you see just glint in the sunlight as he hands it back to you. He goes, "Look, you can even." He plucks a hair out from his head and takes one of your blades and slices his hair straight down the middle. So sharp.
It is. Hey, that's a nice big axe you got there?
Yeah, it's a great axe.
How much?
Let's see. How much does he charge for the great axe? Oh. This right here, this is my Bessie. I could only let her go for, well, 200.
I don't have that.
Well, maybe if you come back here a little later, she'll taste the blood of some beasts in the wild.
I like the way you talk and think.
What's your name?
I am Bashful. Bashful Underriver.
Oh, that's wonderful. I used to know an Underriver. You know, Dopey?
Oh, Dopey. Yeah, one of me brothers. One of my 6 brothers.
Oh, that you ever see that? You ever see that jackass? You tell him he still owes me 15 gold. But yeah, you know what? It's all good.
I'm glad someone got the joke and pointed it out so early on.
So how did that work there with Echo and TikTok for the money? Did Echo just hand over the money to TikTok? TikTok went back, or did Echo follow TikTok?
I
Well, they
think
went hand in
Echo
hand, didn't
they went hand in hand, and I think
Okay.
I'm assuming we're going 50-50 on this, so I think we're both spending 75 gold pieces. I've already taken that off my character sheet.
Perfect.
Same.
Yep. You follow hand in hand. You get back to the shop. You buy the bag of colding, or the cold bag of holding. As you turn around to leave the store. What?
It was that close to me spitting my water all over my monitor.
Oh. As you're leaving the store, Echo, you almost trip over a coin bag that has 50 gold pieces in it.
Oh.
It does have a name written on it. The side of the bag has Smitty Shields written on it.
I think Echo's gonna ask, is this Smithy Shields nearby? I think they dropped their gold.
People, passerbys, people who are walking by, just kind of like look at you and go, I don't know, and just keep on walking.
I think if he was meant to have it, he would still have it.
Okay. I'll keep it, and if I see them, I'll give it to them. How much gold is that?
50 gold. 50 gold pieces.
Thank you.
A bag of molding. That's good, Smitty. All right, so unless anyone has anything else they want to do, I take it that you all decide to hit the road?
I have all that I need.
Perfect.
As do I. So, yeah.
Wonderful.
To Barovia.
All right, well, true to his word, as soon as you get to the tree line for the Neverwinter Woods, you notice a very obvious trail left by, a large humanoid man, leading into the woods.
Are there
Oh.
flowers alongside this trail?
There's only one way to be sure that weird man left this trail.
Let's call an insight check.
Let me smell it.
Can I do a nature check to find flowers?
You can do a nature check to find flowers. I don't think the insight check is the best way to work this. If you want to do if anyone wants to do a survival check to see,
I got it.
I will.
I don't got it.
I got
didn't-
it. I think I got it.
Yeah, 22 definitely gets it.
I got it. I don't know if you can see what I
Yeah.
rolled.
You're looking for a bunch of flowers, but the only thing you see is this little like dandelion looking thing on the side of the forest.
I take it. I love dandelions.
Perfect. And Bashful, you get pretty close to the trail and look at it. And judging by your knowledge, it looks like this trail was left by somebody who's the same weight and height as the guy who dropped off that letter last night.
I share that information. It's the same weight, same height as the person.
How
There are many people in this world that could be that.
how do you know it's that?
Let's
Well,
just
you're
get
so
it.
clever. We should
Right,
trust
let's
you
just-
blindly. Let's go.
Yes, you should.
Let's go. And I like link arms with everyone.
As long as I'm with my clan, we can go. I
love
don't
you
trust
guys.
this trail though. I gave it a smell. Gave it a good smell. And I only rolled a 5,
yeah.
so I don't know shit.
You smelled dirt and leaves, a tree. You think maybe a badger had passed through here recently?
When I smelled that man, he smelled of smoke
Mushroom.
and weathered, dry skin.
Mushroom.
I don't smell that anywhere.
I think Echo is gonna put a flower crown on Frank's head and kind of like give him a big
What is
hug.
this?
It's a flower crown.
What is the purpose of
It's
this?
a symbol of my affection.
What affection clan?
Yes,
It's clan? Okay.
it's I guess it's the symbol of our clan.
Thank you.
Oh, I like you.
Thank you.
All right. So we've got a group of adventurers heading up a trail into the Neverwinter Woods. So the trail starts to get thick and dense with trees and foliage. The canopy gets tighter and tighter, letting less and less of the natural sunlight through. Still clear to be day, but it is getting pretty shaded. A few hours into your walk, though, let's get another round of perception checks, everybody.
Can I, or in addition to that, do another nature check to find flowers?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
I rolled an 8.
That's gonna be a 9 for me.
19. Where were these good rolls earlier today?
I got an 11 for my perception, and I got a 3 for my nature.
All right. Well, Echo, you're thinking, well, maybe all of the flowers are in Barovia, because the way to Barovia doesn't seem to have the flowers this guy was talking about.
Echo is experiencing withdrawals.
But Bashful, you notice that off in the distance, through the thick cover of trees, a dense fog off in the distance is starting to slowly roll in. Far enough away that it's not affecting anybody here yet, but you definitely can see it slowly start to roll in. All right, where's my box? Pay no attention to the DM making rolls. I'll put another die in my hand and just shake.
It's probably going to be another friend that we can give a flower crown to.
Okay, and okay.
It's
If
all-
we're
it's-
lucky, there'll be a friend who writes us letters.
More clan. bigger clan.
Bigger clan.
Good clan.
Lots of friends, lots of clan.
All right. It's been a few hours still. And now, without having to roll perception checks at all, everyone's starting to notice this thick fog rolling in. It's pretty thick, everyone.
Like 3 Cs.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh dear.
what would you say our current line of sight is? Like, how far in front of you can you see?
I'd say right now you can still see pretty far ahead of you. The fog is keeping itself down to about your knees and lower, but it is...
Where
Oh, go ahead.
where is that in relativity to my height?
Oh, for you, that's probably coming up to like your shoulders. Or if not, just a little bit lower.
I noticed sorry.
No, go ahead.
I noticed this.
Oh,
and
yeah.
trying to make up for the tossing of food on accident onto his face. My character is going to lean down and say, "I got you, bud." Pick him up, try to lift him up, put him on his shoulders. What happens?
Don't drop me.
As long as you're okay with this. Are you comfortable? Clan help clan. I put on shoulders.
How tall is everyone, just out of like curiosity?
I'm about 7 feet tall.
Oh my god, you're so tall.
I'm not.
I'm
Like-
not tall either. I'm like 4'3", I think.
I'm a fearbold. I'm a big giant, like clan half humanoid giant.
Description.
I think I am at least. Hold on.
Appearance.
Yeah, I'm 7 feet tall.
characteristics.
280 pounds.
Does
Big
not
boy.
say how tall I am.
All
Actually,
right.
not
I'm
far.
dwarvish size.
Actually,
so I'm just like
that's
4
funny.
feet.
So you're like 4 foot. How tall is like TikTok?
Around 6 feet.
I was gonna say, I'd imagine he's on the taller side too.
So I think Echo is like 5 foot.
So
Uh,
you're amongst the
taller- taller than
That was a
two
yeah,
of the
that
pet.
was
Taller than
that was
me.
the hey TikTok, pick me up, put me on your shoulders situation. I don't know if TikTok heard that or not.
I think TikTok should be carrying Gorpal, honestly. Because Gorpal is like shorter than Echo.
True.
I like it low to the ground, especially when it's all moist.
Well, I have
Okay.
a large abdomen with saddlebags on it, so
I think
I-
Echo's. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think Echo's like doing that. If the fog's like rising, Echo's doing that thing where like she's like jumping a lot to try and look for flowers. She's trying to, like the thing the cats do, like in the snow. She's like trying to find flowers.
I'm just riding Frank into battle.
This is going to be a dynamic that I really hope we expand upon.
Somebody please fan art this.
Can I cast Mage Hand to just go like this and wave in front?
Oh shit! Yeah, we have spells.
Why do I have spells?
Why do I have spells? Because bards have spells, man.
All right, yeah. So can I cast Mage Hand to just do this in front of like to wave the fog like out of
Can I summon my familiars?
Flower Girl's face? Just,
Echo?
like, be
Yes.
everywhere. Echo, thank you. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Flower girl.
I forgot the name.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah. Can I summon my familiars?
Yes, you can. Also, that we should also make a point to mention that following closely behind Frank is a little tiny fox friend. Frank? Do you want to describe your little fox friend?
I'll describe him in character. His name is Starbright because when I found him, I could only see him through the light of the stars.
Oh my god. I love that.
All right, and Echo, if you wanted to summon your flock of familiars.
I'm gonna do both, so I'm using both of my spell slots.
This is
Okay.
this is definitely going to work out well because there's definitely not going to be any encounters between now and the next time you have a long rest.
See, Amon gets it.
He is a
So-
star boy.
So I'm gonna summon my main familiar, which is a winged rabbit that's got long hair and droopy ears and is kind of got like a domino type pattern, and his name is Cheese. He is Cheese, the winged rabbit, and I love him.
Sounds delicious.
I love cheese because when you say the word cheese, you smile, and I smile when I think of Cheese, the rabbit, and Cheese, the food. And
What is cheese?
Cheese is my friend.
I can't smile.
No. Echo's gonna like draw a smile.
I can't smile.
And I'm still kind of like new to this. So Echo's also gonna cast Flock of Familiars, which I think means I summon 2 more familiars. And they're also going to be Cheese, but it's gonna be Cheese 2 and Cheese 3. Those are their names. So we have Cheese 2, and Cheese 3. And they're all the same winged rabbit, just copy and pasted.
What about cheddar or gorgonzola or blue?
No,
Do you want me to eat them?
no, it's just cheese.
I've been reading
cheese
this book
2
about
and
eating
cheese 3. Let's keep it simple.
Cheese 3 looks more delicious.
No, they're all
Yes.
equally delicious. And I
There's
hug
one way to
all of
find
my
out.
winged rabbits. And they're all just kind of like flying around. And I'm hoping that their wings are gonna like clear the fog.
Does this mean they taste like chicken?
No, they don't taste like anything because they're familiars.
All right, so a spectral hand goes out and starts fanning the fog from around your feet. And then these winged rabbits now appear and start fluttering about, trying to also do the exact same thing. And what you all are noticing is this fog doesn't seem to dissipate like that.
What about if I use prestidigitation?
You you cast prestidigitation to no effect. The fog still hangs heavy, and it starts to get thicker and thicker.
Are we going the wrong way?
Go ahead and roll a survival check if anyone wants to go ahead and roll survival.
I will.
I also will.
Nat 20.
We're definitely going the wrong way.
Bashful, you hear Echo ask, "Are we going the wrong way?" And you look down and you see the same trail that you've been tracking since you entered the forest.
I look down from Frank and I say, "Nope."
Nope.
I just think we're going the wrong way because it's so foggy, and I don't know. I just have this weird feeling that we're going the wrong way.
Yeah, we're fine.
Like
Sure.
the guy said that there'd be more flowers, and I've not been able to find any.
Something tells me fog temporary.
But we've been using spells to try and get rid of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being silly. But
Sorry.
I just have this anxious feeling about this.
I just realized I've been muted this entire time. I rolled a 19 on that, so do I see it? the footprints as well?
Yeah, you notice it as well. You've been keeping a good eye on it, just like Bashful has, and to you it seems like as long as this is the trail he left, that you're all following it. You guys can keep on role playing. I have a couple rolls I need to make real quick.
Echo, I still see the young lad's footprints here.
Okay.
And I do have quite the scent for flowers, and I smell them off in the distance.
Really?
Yeah, fog
Okay.
temporary.
Okay, I'm so sorry for panicking, you guys. I just, I
It's
just want to
okay.
make sure we're all going in the right direction, and I get distracted very easily.
Clan for clan. It
Clan
okay.
for clan, friends for friends, friends forever.
As you stand here having this conversation about whether or not this is the correct path for you all or not, the fog immediately starts to get thicker and denser, and it starts to rise up higher than it was before. So now it's up to your waists. It's going up higher. It's going up. It's engulfing you completely now, even up as tall as Frank and Bashful on top of Frank.
I
You
think Echo's gonna try and hold someone's hand.
you start to feel as if your extremities have fallen asleep and are waking up. You feel that tingly pinprick feeling starting at the tips of your fingers, and it starts to engulf your entire bodies. TikTok, you do not experience this because you don't have skin. You have an exoskeleton. So this just feels like just wet to you.
I'm gonna. Frank reaches down and grabs the hands of both Gorple and Echo, and says, "Time to run," and starts holding them and running as fast as he can.
I don't know where we're going.
And Gorpal's gonna cast light as a beacon above himself.
Okay.
Just follow the light.
Wait, but what about TikTok? Where's TikTok?
He'll be
I'll
fine.
follow.
And Bashful, like
Bashful's on
I'm
Frank's
on
shoulders.
top.
Yeah.
Bashful
I
is
just have
clinging
my,
to the shoulders.
I'm
I just
carrying
hang on to his
3
hand,
small.
Yeah, like I'm riding a horse. Yeah, let's go. Onward. Yeah.
That is
Frank is-
unnecessary.
TikTok.
The most
I'm doing it
overworked
anyway.
father.
Yeah. TikTok, Gorpal's beacon of light above him is bright enough to at least give you like an object glowing off in the distance that you can follow. As this mad pace of running continues, you notice the fog starts to thin a bit, until it goes back to being a pretty normal, calm part of the forest.
Like
the
I
f-
thought.
Yep.
Just a simple fog wall.
The fog dissipates, but you look behind you and you see this giant wall of fog from the floor all the way up past the trees, and it looks thick and dense like a wall.
Like
And
dummy
it's
thick or
Dummy thick. 2 C's, everything.
What is dummy?
You all are close enough to the fog wall as well that you can examine it if you want. But in the opposite direction, you see the trees start to thin and you see the appearance of what looks to be a road.
Oh, look, Echo. There's always flowers along those.
That's wonderful.
And I am at least gonna take a shot at an I'm guessing an Arcana check against the wall of fog.
Sure, yeah.
Can I do a nature check to find
17.
Yes, you can do a nature check to find flowers. Let's do the Arcana check first. 17 is a good roll. Gorpal, you look at this wall and you have never, in all of your experience and all of your study at the Esoteric Order of the Babador, never have you heard of anything quite like this. you would surmise that anything that could do that has to be magical in nature. Nothing good can come of a giant wall of fog. And it looks like it stretches out as far as your eyes can see in either direction.
Well, guys, I don't know a whole lot about, you know, the darker magics, but wherever this fog came from, it wasn't, you know, naturally made. 'Cause I like lying in the fog. It's damp. It's usually dark. It's kind of my vibe. Damp and dark.
All right, so what do you all do? You look, you see this road begin in front of you. You've got the fog wall behind you.
Well, I got a 17 on that nature check, so
I
give me
gotcha.
them flowers.
Yeah, you look through the trees and you see a smattering of flowers. It looks like they start to become more sparse the closer and further down that road ahead of you get. But where you are now, you could see, I'd say about an ounce of flowers.
Echo's just gonna like excitedly pick every flower that she possibly can, and
Hey man, an ounce is a lot of flowers.
I'll have 1 ounce of flowers, please.
That'll be $100. No, I'm just kidding. That's
I'll open the bag of holding.
the cold bag of holding.
If you want
TikTok's just
flowers-
like following Echo around with the open bag, and Echo's just like,
I think Frank wants me to dismount him.
You want down?
Sure. And I dismount. Yeah, I dismount Frank. I look up at him and like, you done me good. Now be free. And I just slap him on his butt. So I can just run up.
What is purpose?
To be
You
free.
spread butter.
Run. Go. Onward.
What is purpose?
Best butter.
All right, so what are y'all doing?
Well, it after, you know, looking at this this wall of fog, I just have a feeling we were pretty lucky to get through that unscathed. And we've already come this far. We should, you know, I think we should continue down this road. You know, once Echo finishes picking all those, you know, flowers.
While she's creating a salad of flowers, I want to pick up a rock and throw it at the fog. Just to see what happens.
And I suspect it was not luck that got us through that fog.
Ooh, I like that. Bashful, you notice as you throw the rock at the fog wall, you notice there seems to be a great deal of resistance. The rock doesn't go through the fog. It looks like it hits the wall and then rolls down and then slowly starts to go through the fog as it's rolling down towards the ground.
I can fight the fog?
I don't think you can fight weather. Please don't fight the weather.
Oh.
I think we can take them.
I slowly take out my hammer.
Old Fearbold proverb. Don't fight nature.
I slowly walk towards the fog with hammer in hand.
I reach out and grab the back of his shirt.
Okay, you do.
I can take it. I swear.
No. What
As this
purpose?
is happening, as you are grabbing the back of Bashful's raiment, Bashful, you feel uneasy as you approach the fog wall. like something is making you feel that way. And the closer you get to the fog wall, the more intense that feeling gets. And you notice that as Frank grabs the back of your shirt.
I turn around and put my hammer back like, "Yeah, there's no reason to fight that fog. I mean, we got a mission to do. There's nothing interesting about that. Let's just keep going. Hey, Echo, how are those flowers coming?
Oh, that's great.
I'm
and
not
like
scared.
Echo's like arms are like full of flowers, and like the flying bunnies are also picking flowers and helping out. So, you know, we've got so many flowers.
Oh, that's great. You know what? We should get going. Like right now, away from the fog.
But
the
there
fog's
aren't as many
boring.
flowers over there.
Can I ask
Oh,
a
we
meta
can find
question?
new ones.
Sure, please ask a medical question.
How's everybody feeling? Like, did we take any damage from this?
No
fog, or
one,
are we just...
no one took any damage from the fog currently.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay,
Currently,
well,
so keep walking.
let's make some new friends
Oh
in
no!
the town.
Try to walk through the fog, please.
No, I meant down
I'm
the
good,
road.
thanks. I'm good. I thought about that, but I changed my mind.
Trust me, I'm over here, like, really staring at Sacred Flame. It's a cantrip. I could just toss it, but nah, road.
Okay, so you all collectively look at this road, and it starts to cut through the forest, and as it goes further, the trees get less and less dense. The road becomes more and more formed and formal until you approach. Let's see. Until you approach a large gate. This large gate is set into a forest. Where you are now, the forest behind you is thin and gets thicker further back you go towards the fog. Looking ahead of you, that forest has gotten completely dense again as far as you can see in either side, left or right. The only way through is this giant wooden gateway. The doors are hinged inward, and they are already open.
You think they're expecting us?
Is this trespassing? Is this just someone's private property?
Are they all the way open, or are they just like ajar?
Completely open, as if to welcome anyone in. If anyone wants to get closer and inspect it, feel free to do so.
What
TikTok
role would that
would
be?
I'm guessing investigation.
We'll just do a basic investigation for that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I've got a solid -1 on that, lads.
I rolled a 17.
Natural 19.
I got a 12,
All right.
14.
so 11.
I got a 15.
Oh, okay. So Frank, Echo, and Gorple, you all notice at the top of the archway in worn lettering. You can barely even see it, but you can see where it used to be, "Welcome to Barovia," written across the top of the archway.
All right.
This is where it's supposed to be.
I think we found it.
Some abandoned city gates. That's always a good start to one of our adventures.
Maybe they're just on hard times right now.
Should we let them know we're here?
I mean, let's go find a tavern or something.
I have a horn in my inventory as a instrument. I can blow it and let them all know we're here.
You can.
Okay, I do that.
Okay.
You hear a loud "Roar." And you all turn and look at Bashful.
Frank is...
We have arrived.
I didn't turn and look at Bashful. That loud of a sound, I immediately went boop into my shell.
Wait, are we on the hill? Or an incline?
No.
Damn it. Never mind.
I reach down and take Bashful's horn. Just take it right out of his hands and say no.
I'm like a kid when you're like, take a toy away from I'm just like, give me a ball.
And
Can I roll to get it back?
Sure, yeah. Both of you make opposing strength checks.
It's okay. I can make you guys both flower crowns.
Strength check.
14. It's in your
Shit,
top.
I didn't get it back.
Yeah. So I just look. Frank looks down and goes, "Must quiet," and then he hands it back to him.
All right.
I'm tempted to blow that horn again.
As this is happening, what are we all doing? We're kind of just standing here in front of this this archway.
Well,
Frank starts
seeing
walking through.
How I haven't, seeing this is how the shell hasn't been kicked. Oh,
I think Echo's gonna link arms with Frank and walk alongside him as he's walking through.
TikTok will also walk through.
It's 3.
I'll follow them.
All right. As you all cross the archway, you see it's a perfectly cut path through a thick set of woods, and the path curves ahead. As you approach this curve in the road, you hear a loud creaking sound and turn behind to see as the big giant wooden doors close shut.
That
Well, that's
tracks.
inconvenient.
Echo's gonna look around to see if there's anyone else in the area.
Roll me perception.
That's a 13.
You look around, but you can't see anyone who could have done something like that.
I think
At least
Echo's
physically.
gonna say, thank you for closing the door, and thank you for welcoming us.
And with that, Gorbel's
Just-
gonna look around for who the hell she's talking to, just so I can have an excuse for the perception check.
Sure.
Natural 2, so that's a 6.
You've seen Echo
Oh,
talking out to the
actually-
ether all the time. Oh, go ahead.
My familiars can give people within range advantage.
Oh,
in
yep.
some rolls.
You could do that. The help
So
action. Yep.
I would, yeah. Can I give good
Yep.
double?
Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
again.
All right. No. I rolled a 5, so that's a 9.
Cheese is wasted on you.
Yeah. Gorple, you've been around Echo long enough that you've heard her speak into the wilderness to seemingly no one before. So this isn't really like abnormal behavior. You don't really think too much of it. As I want everyone to roll a d20 for me, just a flat
I like that
d20. Don't add
cannon
anything
so
to
much
it.
Better. I like that cannon so much better. Like
Extra stacko for you.
17.
3.
Also 3.
Wow.
Did it roll for me? Is it letting me roll?
I
That's
haven't
what
seen yours yet.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. There we go. 13. Perfect. Oh wait, what's your plus to perception? Echo.
Wait, I think.
Oh no, that was a
Oh,
different
yeah,
roll.
I
Here we
can
go.
do it.
Here we go.
I can do it. I've done it. It's rolling. I'm sorry. I was trying to find the button. I'm so sorry, gang.
No.
I got a 13, a flat 13.
Okay, so the highest roll was 17. Okay. So, you all focus back forward on the road, and then blowing in the wind is a sheet of paper, a sheet of parchment. And And it lands right at your feet, Gorple.
Well, leave it to life on this planet to just litter everything, just like home. And he leans over and picks it up.
A single tear falls from his eye.
Perfect. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, gosh. Bang it, man. There we go. Do that. That's better. All right. And then you look at the piece of parchment, and it is a map. Nothing labeled on the map.
Hold on. The world, Mother Nature, some mystical wind just brought us, meta question, just brought a map directly to our feet.
Yes.
Listen, gang. We're
hold
having
on.
a lot of fun here, but I think things are about to get real spooky.
And,
No, I think it's gonna be fine.
I'm going back into character now. I just wanted to say that to everybody.
well, I'm just gonna say, in a world where I literally have an ability called Divine Intervention. Yeah, no, it's not weird.
Yep. So you notice if you would like to roll an investigation check, I think we'll do that, Gorple, to try to discern where on the map you are. Or
Flat
if you'd like to look at the map yourself and try to discern where you are. I'll tell you if you get it right, I'll tell you flat out.
I think Echo's gonna thank the wind for the piece of paper.
That is a 15.
15. All right. So you're looking at the far right-hand side of the map, and you see on the map what looks to be a gate and a similar curve in the woods that you have just crossed, right here.
Oh, you're putting that on 20.
Yeah. So that is where you are on the map. Nothing is labeled on this map, but everything seems you could see a bunch of features on it though.
I just got on here. Can you ping it for me?
Yes, I will ping it again. Yep. Far
Got it.
Perfect.
Well, and he's gonna turn to the rest of the crew.
Oh, things just keep getting easier for good old Gorple the Grand. Oh, now I'm saying it.
Turns to
Gorple the
Frank.
Grand.
You son of a bitch. But if I'm reading this correctly, it looks like we're right.
And he's gonna, just share it to the crew.
Looks like we're right here. So if we continue on down this road just a little further, looks like we got a little village. Maybe somewhere to sit and put up our feet. We've been walking for so long.
You have. It has been many hours. Looking up into the sky to try to gauge what time it is very difficult, you've realized. This path is cut out of the forest in such a way that you can see a clear line to the sky above you, but it's very, very muddled with clouds. You see light coming through, but it's very, very muddled. It's almost like a thick storm cloud and sunlight trying to break through that. Enough to let you know that it's daytime, but it doesn't feel like daytime.
Could I maybe do a I guess a nature check would make sense as to just maybe determine what point of the sky the sun is in?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So nature is a flat roll. 7.
Yeah, you only know that it feels like it possibly is after lunchtime because you're starting to feel hungry.
Well, let's just go on. Unless you guys have any other ideas.
Vij, you can boost any check you want. All you got to do is buy that sweet skill bonus. Yeah, so if you guys want to continue down the road, you are more than welcome to. You can judge by the map that there's really nowhere else to go unless you wanted to cut through into the woods, which, judging by the thickness of the foliage here, looks like it would be a very difficult task. Manageable, but very difficult.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You can see that there's really nowhere else to go but going down this path. The trees are thick in such a way that it looks like it would be difficult to manage going through the woods.
Okay, can I send my familiars to go scout further ahead so they can warn us about any dangers or obstacles that we may face?
They are more than welcome to, yes.
Okay. I kiss them all on the forehead before they go.
All right. They go off into the off ahead of you in the road, and I take it we all continue as well.
Yes.
All right. It feels like a few more hours that you're walking ahead. Echo, your familiars have come back to you, so pretty much letting you know that they've scouted ahead to where the road opens up out of the woods, and there didn't seem to be anything bad along the way.
Okay, I thank them and I pet Starbright on the forehead as well because Starbright followed them. And
He looks
I give
up
them
at you
all
and
flower
pants and
crowns.
nods approvingly. All right. So that happened. And okay, so we get down to the edge. You're pretty much right around here. You notice the woods kind of open up. And you see this valley before you. Hold on one second, please. Rolling thunder clouds cast a gray pall over the lands that you see in front of you. A deathly stillness hangs over the dark woods. The evergreen trees on either sides of you go and climb all the way up to the sides of the mountain that enclose this valley. You look off in the distance and you see a large mountain peak far off in the distance. Its snow-covered cap and rugged snow slopes stand out amongst the low valley in front. Between these two mountains, you see what looks to be the glossiness of a lake. And you turn around and look, and you can see remnants of that thick fog far off through the forest. We have enough time? Yeah. Everybody roll me perception.
Nine.
19. So Swan is 20.
Oh wow, TikTok rolled really high.
Yeah, he did.
I think that's a nat 20 for him, isn't it?
Oh, I got a nat 1.
Nope.
Is anybody else losing webcam feeds? They keep like blinking in and out.
I've been
I can
okay.
All good's over here.
Well.
Oh, I think the stream is.
Yep.
Yeah, there's stream suffering for it.
I do
can
not
see
know
that.
what the hell is going on here.
Oh, there goes me.
Yep.
Taves is back. Taves is gone.
Give
There's
me a second. I'm gonna try to fix this real quick.
What if? Would it be okay if we left the call and came back?
I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna do it like 2 seconds. Here we go.
Fourth dimensional shift.
Hey everybody, so now it's just me and you. You can't see my face, but you can hear my voice. How are we all doing today, now that we don't have to deal with them? God. Losers, they're gonna die. They're gonna die so hard. Did you know that? I'm gonna kill them. Shh, we gotta go back. We gotta go back. If it'll let me. Perfect. There we go. I have
Thanks for
everybody's
that.
cameras now. Perfect. I definitely wasn't talking shit about all of you when I closed. Ooh. Okay, anyway, let's get back to it. I have one more thing I want to do before we close out, and we are pretty much on time. You all are standing there, taking in this scene. Looks like the complete opposite to what the gentleman described to you. This does not look like the beautiful lands with flower fields from end to end. This looks like a barren, drab, sad place.
Fantastic.
But I rolled so high on my insight check.
You were checking the insight when he was talking about the letter.
Yeah.
He believed everything he was saying about the letter.
Maybe this is just like a rough area. Maybe this isn't the whole of the place, you know?
Yeah, maybe past that mountain range over there. Maybe that's where the nice Barovia is. This is just
Yeah.
the other side of the tracks Barovia.
We're
Yeah.
definitely in Washington, D.C.
Or perhaps the town on here has a florist that has already picked all the flowers and is just waiting for someone to buy them.
All right, let's see.
Absolutely. We should see if there's a florist.
TikTok, Bashful, and Gorple. What was your perception roll? Was that a 17? I believe I remember.
I got a 20.
It was a 9 for me.
9. Okay.
I'm 23.
I just rolled a dirty 20. I don't know if
Perfect.
you rolled for me already, but
I did not. So Frank, TikTok, and Bashful. You all notice off in the distance somewhat the glow of eyes, golden eyes. And then as you strain to see a little further, you can make out the shape of wolves. You see first 2, and they start to approach. You see 4 more behind. As they approach, you see behind them a few more. Off on the distance, on a hill kind of overlooking everything, you see a larger wolf. Just staring, watching, with red, dark eyes. And that's where we're going to leave it. We're going to pick up next week. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're going to pick up 2 weeks from now. In our very first encounter.
Ooh.
Here I was thinking you were rushing to be able to say roll for initiative.
Well, you know, I want to say that, but at the same time, I don't want to force you all into an encounter. You guys are smart individuals. If you come up with solutions that don't involve fighting, that's just as good as slaying. And I don't know if you were counting there, but that was at least 10 wolves.
It's a whole lot of oh shit.
Challenge accepted.
Flower crowns. You get a flower crown, and you get a flower crown, and you get a flower.
All right. Well, everyone, that was that's it for the first episode of Curse of Strahd, a feast of correspondence. You're definitely going to want to join us in 2 weeks' time when we come back with episode 2. But hey, that's not the only thing we do. Hey, thanks for the follow, Smitty. Thank you. Nat, can I get you to do the raid while I run down the other stuff we do here? Hey, so we don't just do Curse of Strahd on Wednesdays. Here at Lords and Ladies of Fate, we like to do a lot of different things on every single night that we possibly can. So tomorrow we're going to be playing Rifts with our OG Rifts crew. Join us at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time as we continue along our undersea adventure.
Well, not all the OG crew.
Well, we're not going to talk about that. Friday is our off day. Everybody needs a chance to kind of breathe and recharge. So that's what we're doing on Friday. But Saturday, are we back with the Other Rifts campaign?
We are.
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Megaverse will be back this Saturday, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Absolutely want to be there. I believe we have a new player. Is that correct? Was that this?
That is correct.
Yeah, perfect. You could definitely get there to check this out. This Sunday, we will be back with our other D&D campaign, where DM Dave, no, not that one, is running our Tomb of Annihilation. The other pretty popular D&D module. So to join them at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when that goes live, it's just getting good, everybody. If you feel like you're sad that you missed it, don't worry. It's only getting better. Monday we will be back for Star Trek. Join us as Q tries to help us wrap this bad boy up so we can get ready for some Solar Patrol in a couple of weeks. That'll be starting at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time this Monday. Tuesday, our brand new Conan campaign is on its third official episode. We don't count the second episode because of the technical issues, but hey, that's what we're gonna be doing. And join us next week. Oh, that was just letting me know that it was ready. I got real panicky there. I was like, oh no, the raid's starting. Oh shit. Join us Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the continuation of our Conan stream. And then next Wednesday, we will not be streaming because I will be not here. I will be in another town helping set up for our first ever live stream. That's right. Woo! The Star Wars crew next Thursday will all be in the same GD room, playing together. It's going to be really excited. We're going to do bets to see who's the person who's going to turn into a super spreader event. I think it's me. Just kidding. I'm not. I'm
making fuzzy tauntauns for everybody.
Oh, we're going to have some drinks, everybody. It's going to be fun.
Live reactions to this.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
So definitely join us. So definitely join us next Thursday as we do that.